Ever since I was little, I've been making things specifically out of paper. I used to make paper cell phones and paper computers and paper houses. I thought that the paper houses meant that I wanted to study architecture, which I did, and then I realized, no, it was just I really loved paper specifically. And I realized that illustration was really what I wanted to pursue, and comics as well. One of the things that I really like about illustration and comics is that you can reach a really broad audience. I've been working as creative director and designer at Beehive Books for the last couple of years. I have a much easier time promoting other people than my own work, but at the moment I am working on my first longer book. I've made some very short little books of my own works up until now. This is a story about a woman who tries to fall asleep and gets scared at night by things that are making scary shadows. I really like telling stories that are more ambiguous or have more shades of gray. The story that I'm working on at the moment, it is about a genetically modified mushroom that's witnessing the end of the world. Here he is. This is my character. This is the mushroom, yeah. Is that our thumbnail right there? The book is about mortality and different aspects of that. It's definitely not intended for children. The story's pretty silent overall, mainly because it's told from the point of view of a mushroom. Big part of the process comes from my architectural background, and I loved making models. So the way I work is first I'll do thumbnails, then I'll do sketches, then I will do a tight drawing, usually on tracing paper, and then I'll cut all my pieces, and then I'll glue them all together, and then I will photograph them, usually in a way where I play with light and dimensionality and sometimes depth of field. So to me the final product is not necessarily the actual cut paper object, it's more of the photograph of that object. Traditional world of publishing is quite constricted, and so I think it can be very difficult to make works that are exciting or new or different. But when you're working on something for yourself, you can take much bigger risks on the kinds of projects that you're making. Everything is completely open, it's all up to you, and to me that's the scariest part. It's a gamble, but if you do want to reach out to people and communicate certain ideas that you've been thinking and see if anybody else has been thinking the same thing, I think at a certain point you just need to jump in, see if people are going to catch you.